have been called. They're on the track and parading to the post. This evening's first race, first half of the Daily Double, claiming handicap pacers racing a mile. Purse of $2,600. The one is Prophet's Ace, sold by Jan McPherson of Xenia. Jan McPherson trains, Jack Dailey drives. Number 2, Sand Rook, owned by Tim Minch and Howard Murray of Ohio. Tim Minch trains for Jeff Fount. Number 3, Telephoto, owned by Barry Conrad of Canal Winchester and Mike Metters of Columbus. Mike Metters trains, Brad Hanners drives. The 4, Fonda Samadhi, owned by David Franklin of Lexington. Tommy Smith trains for Mike Wilder. Number 5, Allante Spur, owned by Hugh and Beverly Richards. Dave Klotz trains, Mark Klotz drives. Number 6, Novelistical, owned by Troy Thomas of Cable and Hildebrand trains for Don Feaster. The 7, Whiffed, owned by Charles Geiler, Letha Brooks, and Cheryl Emble of Ohio. Hugh Beatty Jr., the trainer-driver. The 8, Knockout Vaughn, owned by Steve Morningstar, Monroe, and Elliott Deaton of Somerville. Elliott Deaton trains and drives. And number 9, Beeler Hanover, owned by Edwin Cook of Londonderry. Richard Cook trains and drives. Win Play Show Perfecta and Trifecta wagering along with the first half of the Daily Double. Second race, second half of the double is clear, no changes. First race, claiming pacers, lining up, moving in. On the backstretch, there they go. And they're off, and from the inside, it's Fonda Samadhi first for the lead. Whiffed from the outside is sent hard. From off the pylons comes Prophet's Ace. Drop again, fourth at the rails, Sand Rook. Then it's a gap of 3 lengths, 5, Telephoto. Another 2 lengths, 6 to Allante Spur. Followed 7th by Novelistical. 8th at the rail, Knockout Vaughn. The trailer 9th is a Beeler Hanover. Around the first turn, Whiffed. Sets the yearly pace here, leads the way a length on the outside now. Challenging second comes Fonda Samadhi. The opening quarter, 27-3. And Fonda Samadhi is out and moving quickly here. Whiffed on the inside, racing is second. Prophet's Ace remains at the rail third. Sand Rook is fourth. Still 3 lengths to Telephoto, who's fifth, but is now moving. And 2 lengths, sixth to Allante Spur. Feel a bit strung out here as they race into the clubhouse turn. And on the front, it's the 4, Fonda Samadhi at 4-1 by 2. Whiffed on the inside is now second, with Prophet's Ace still gapping third. Half in a quick 56-4. Lively pace here for the night's first race as they swing to the backstretch. And Sand Rook is the first to come to the outside. He's pulled the pocket. He's fourth and grabbing that cover, but still gapping slightly as Telephoto. As Allante Spur moving quickly up the rail is now sixth. To the outside, Novelistical is seventh. Beeler Hanover from off the back end is racing eighth. Field begins to tighten up a bit now here as Fonda Samadhi continues to lead by 2 with Whiffed right there racing second. 3/4, 126-4. At the rail and racing a third, it's Prophet's Ace, and Sand Rook is showing no pace on the outside. He's a sluggish fourth. At the rail is Allante Spur as they swing to the top of the stretch. Now less than 1/8 of a mile to go, and down the stretch they come, and on the front, it's Fonda Samadhi, but Whiffed on the outside. Here comes Prophet's Ace. A 30-1 shot is closing with every stride, and Prophet's Ace pulling off the first upset of the night in 157-1. First race is now official. Tracks out in the winner's circle. Winner of the first, number 1, Prophet's Ace. 5-year-old son of Good to See You from the crash mare, Great Prophet. Owned and trained by Jan McPherson of Xenia. Jack Dailey in the sulky. First win of the season and only his second start of the 96 campaign. That is a career mark for him, 157 1/5. Prophet's Ace returning $69.80, all on a $2 win ticket.